Ladies and gentlemen, Direct Sale Nation presents Chantel Schultz. Get the latest information on direct sale companies, products, business building strategies, and opportunities. We support the guys and gals next door because we are the guys and gals next door. Join us at directsalenation.com to find and list a business and sign up for our newsletter. And now your host, Chantel Schultz.
All right, we're back for day 2 with Angel Brester. She is an independent chocolatier with Dove Chocolate Discoveries, and she's going to talk to us today about her yummy business opportunity and how she has built her business. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and give us a brief description of the products that your company offers?
Sure. Well, first of all, I am a wife, a mother of 3 grown children, soon to be a grandma. And the reason I joined Dove Chocolate Discoveries was because I spent 2 days looking over the website, reading all about chocolate. And I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate lover. And so that's what, of course, drew me to the company. But Dove Chocolate is an amazing product. And when you taste the products from Dove Chocolate Discoveries, you won't go back to any store-bought chocolate because we have amazing products that are made with quality ingredients. Of course, Dove is made by Mars Incorporated, which is a 100-year-old company. And so you know that the quality's there, the backing is there, and if you have any problems or questions, there's always the support there as well.
Excellent. That's really good to hear. And wow, 100-year-old company, like they really have stood the test of time.
Yes. Mm-hmm. They know what they're talking about when it comes to chocolate.
Oh, yes. So a lot of direct sale companies talk about your why or the reason for succeeding within their company. Can you tell us a little bit about your why?
I guess basically my why is when I started the business, I started because I wanted something for myself, something I could do to make money besides my full-time job. And who could not want to make money with chocolate? It's a no-brainer. It's not a job. It's a fun business opportunity to party for a living. And nobody turns down chocolate, or at least not very many people. And so it's just amazing. And that's my why, was because I love the products. I love the company. Our comp plan is amazing. There is so much opportunity and support in this company that I just can't say enough about it.
Excellent. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the business opportunity that your company offers and how someone could get involved or learn more?
Sure. Dove Chocolate Discoveries is, like you said, a party plan business. And so our basic thing that we do is the chocolate tasting party. Of course, you can do events. You can do wine and chocolate tasting. I've done those. You can do fundraisers. And so, it's not just limited to the chocolate tasting party experience, but that's our number one draw and the number one thing that we do with Dove Chocolate Discoveries. And so another thing is with Dove Chocolate Discoveries, you're an independent chocolatier. So you're your own boss. You make your own hours. You work as much as you want or as little as you want. And of course, you're going to earn your money and you're going to earn your incentives based on how you do, how much time you spend on it. But you can make part-time, you can spend part-time hours making full-time income. And so when I first looked at it, the reason I thought I wanted to do this was because I wanted to get in now, and basically down the road when I retire from my other job, I could be making full-time income with this.
That is an excellent strategy for retirement.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
And a lot of people don't consider, the benefits of direct sales for retirement. So that's a really great idea. And I'm glad that you brought that up today. Mm-hmm. So is the business opportunity available to people who live outside the United States?
Not at this time. And that's just because of the regulations with the food industry. shipping food to other countries. And so not at this time. We're just in the lower 48 states, and we just actually expanded to Alaska this last month. Oh. And so Alaska is now able to sell and get our chocolates.
Exciting. So you mentioned that y'all can do fundraisers. So is that on a consultant by consultant basis, or does the company? Is. Okay. Can you talk to us about what a typical one looks like?
Yeah, sure. So basic fundraiser is really up to whoever's doing the fundraising and the consultant. And so what we do is we pick maybe 2 or 3 items from our catalog, or we can use the whole catalog. And it really depends on the fundraiser, how much money they're looking at raising. And then it's, the consultant, we work out a plan together, and then the consultant would be giving part of their commission or all of their commission to the fundraiser. I've done a few of them. Our Dove Chocolate Discoveries doesn't have a fundraising plan set up themselves. And that's just because we are independent chocolatiers, so we're able to do that on our own the way we want to do it.
Good deal. And have you felt like having fundraisers has built your business at all, like through the number of contacts that you've gotten? Or
definitely. Mm-hmm. Great. Definitely, so yes. I've done fundraisers for, we have a playground, an all abilities playground for special needs children. And because I work with children on a daily basis, that was very dear to my heart. And so I did a fundraiser with them. Of course, that put me in contact with a lot of very neat people. And then, you can do fundraisers basically with anybody who's interested in doing fundraising.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, if somebody were interested in joining your team, what would the training look like for them?
Oh, the training with Dove Chocolate Discoveries is amazing, because even though I'm an independent consultant and I grow a team, I wouldn't consider myself a boss over my team. We work together. We work together to all grow our businesses, and we have fabulous support. We have upline leaders, of course. We have training calls we can listen in on. We often have webinars. We have a website specifically for chocolatiers, and it's just everything you need to grow your business is there. When you start a business with Dove Chocolate Discoveries, it's a very little investment. You can basically make back that investment, and I have to say in February, which we have 1 week left, there's a huge opportunity, but basically you have a very little investment that you can make back in your very first month very easily. You can make it back in your first week very easily with your first 1 or 2 parties for sure, and then the rest is in your pocket. And so the support is there, the leadership is there. Anybody can come in and start out, and you can grow to leadership if you want, or you can just stay simple if you want. It's basically up to you.
Excellent. So what has been your biggest hurdle in growing your business, and how have you overcome it?
I guess my basic hurdle was because I was always considered kind of a shy person. And when I first started my business, it was my teenage son who looked at me and said, "Mom, you don't really like to put yourself out there." And so that's been a hurdle for me, but I've overcome it. I love meeting people now. I love doing tasting parties and meeting new people. I have met some very amazing people in direct sales. And so I do have to say that that's been my basic, my hurdle to get over. And it's been very easy with DCD.
Well, I think that is something that a lot of people struggle with or expect that they will struggle with. But just like you said, the relationships are so awesome that you form within your business through your customers and your upline, your downline, and other associates, or even people from other companies, because you have something in common, like what it takes to really build a direct sell business. That's excellent. Can you tell us about a time that you stepped out of your comfort zone to grow your business, and how did that turn out?
I guess I have to say the very first time I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone was, believe it or not, a party with all of my family. Because when you're in the company of other people that you don't know, you're not really worried about what you're going to say. When you're in the company of all your family, you kind of think that they're going to judge you. And so that was my basic hurdle to get over also, was that I needed to be able to speak up and say things in front of my family. And so that was a huge comfort, getting out of the comfort zone, I guess.
Oh, yes. So what would you say has been maybe like the craziest or wildest thing that you've done to grow your business that worked? You know, how sometimes people are like, oh, you should try this. And you're like, no, that'll never work. And then it does. Has that ever happened with you?
I don't know if I've ever really did anything wild and crazy with my business. But one thing I have done is I teamed up with another direct sales company, and they do some very like romance type products. Mm-hmm. And so we held a party with chocolate and with romance. And I do have to say that we played a game asking them what they would do with chocolate that had to do with romance. And there were some incredible answers. And I never spent so much time laughing in my entire life as that evening with those ladies. And there was people there from, 20 years old to 70 years old. And believe it or not, the older ladies had a lot of very interesting answers, to say the least, of what they did with their chocolate. So,
oh my gosh, that is so funny. And what a perfect pairing of direct sell companies.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was
awesome,
fun.
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, love it. So what have been the most effective strategies that you've used to build your business that work every time?
I guess basically with Dove Chocolate Discoveries, all you have to say to people is, want to eat some free chocolate? Yeah. Who doesn't want to eat free chocolate? And with DCD, it's easy.
Excellent. So overall, what would you say are the greatest benefits to being a part of Dove Chocolate Discoveries and the direct sell company or direct sell community in general?
Well, I guess, I do have to say, I guess the biggest thing is being able to discover a sweeter way to work. Dove Chocolate Discoveries and direct sales, they do, like you say, make you come out of your comfort zone, make you put yourself out there, but it's something that everybody needs to do. Everybody has a dream. And in order to achieve your dream, you have to put yourself out there. And so for me, my dream was always to own my own business. And so that is something I've done with direct sales and with Dove Chocolate Discoveries. I've grown myself, something I've never thought that I could do, I'm doing. And I think that it will be a long-term commitment for me. I've been with the company for 3 years. I started off very slow, just wanting to do a party here and there, but it's been amazing. And DCD offers huge incentives. They offer incentive trips. They offer tons of support. Like I said before, we have just the most amazing company in direct sales as far as I'm concerned. And I'm happy to share that with anybody who wants to know more.
Excellent. So what would you say to someone who's considering joining a direct sale company but hasn't taken the plunge yet for whatever reason?
I would say that if direct sales is interesting you and you're looking for something, you want to look for something that you're going to be passionate about. Because if you pick something that you have no interest in, then you're not going to want to promote it. So you have to be interested in the products, in the company. You have to be willing to share that with everyone you know, and that's going to make you successful.
I agree. So, what is your favorite business book or business resource that you would recommend to other people in direct sales to help build their business?
Well, with Dove Chocolate Discoveries, the biggest resource is what we have that's called the Chocolatier Connection, because it gives us everything we need to grow our business. It gives us the training, the support, all the downloads that we need. And so I just have to say the training through DCD.
Good deal. And a lot of direct sale companies really do a great job of preparing their
They
consultants.
do. Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's, sink or swim whenever
Right.
you join. So that's great to hear.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to say about the business opportunity or building your business, or any advice you'd like to give?
I'd like to say just that if you're interested, you can contact me, and I'm happy to chat with you about anything, answer any questions that you have. Again, you can go on to my website. You can get my contact information through there, my email address and all of that. You can go on to my Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/chocolate for me and you. And you can do that, and I can give you any information that you want. Also, I'd just like to say that with the kit, you will get everything you need to run your business for approximately 2 to 4 months, depending on how many parties you host. So if you give your business that 30 days or the first 30 days, and then actually we have what's called the Quick Start program, which is your first 90 days. If you give it that first 90 days and you're not happy, you're really not going to be out anything but your initial investment, and you would have already made that back within your first 1 or 2 parties. And so you're not going to be out anything, and then you're going to know if this is for you or not. So you need to be able to give it at least that first 90 days.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good. All right. Well, I guess that's all for today. And for all of y'all listening, you can go ahead and find all of Angel's contact information and links to her Facebook page and stuff on directselnation.com. So check out her podcast page. Thank you so much, Angel, for being here today.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, yes, of course. And we'll
I
keep
think
in touch.
Chantel needs a chocolate party.
Oh, my gosh. I know. That does sound good.
Thanks for listening, and we look forward to meeting you at directselnation.com, where we support the guys and gals next door. Be sure to tune in next time for more great information from Direct Sell Nation and Chantel Schultz. Please be aware that these interviews are conducted with independent representatives and are not official spokespersons for their respective companies. For more information about a specific company, please visit their website.